Hi guys, Rachel here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be your weekly pick a pile reading for the week of June 1st through the 7th. If you are interested in picking a pile to receive a general guided message concerning the week ahead, please keep on watching. Also, you guys, as always, these weekly energy readings are meant to be guides to help you through the week. It is not meant to be set in stone. It is not meant to scare you. It is not meant to make you think that something is like set in stone, like something is going to happen if I say it is. Because everything is energy. And so energy changes. You can change things with the direction that you lead your life. So use this as guidance, okay? Whatever doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it, okay? And also, if you're looking for a personal reading, that is when you know. If you're looking for more insight personal, I would say book a personal reading with me. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to pinpoint exact detail things for you personally versus a reading like this where it's just generalized and this is just for the sake of the collective, okay? So not everybody who watches this is going to resonate. Sometimes I'll be spot on for you for weeks and then there'll be one video where it just doesn't work. It just depends, okay? So if you are looking for a personal reading with me, I do offer face-to-face sessions, virtual face-to-face sessions. I also offer video readings, but you can book all of that with me through my website. So I will leave all that information in the description box. And yeah, if you want to book a personal reading, I look forward to meeting you and we'll dive a little bit deeper for you with that. So yeah, just wanted to make sure you guys knew about all of that too, and just enjoy, open your heart and enjoy the reading. Before we get started, I wanted to kind of show you guys, I got some love mail the other day. One of my followers, clients, she sent me a couple evil eye bracelets, and these bracelets, I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the evil eye. There's even a little evil eye emoji. But basically it is, the idea of it is that it wards off negative thoughts, so bad thoughts that people can place upon you and whatnot. So the little evil eyes are those, hopefully you can see it, those little eyes. So she sent me a couple of them. I believe she got them in Mexico, and I have to wear one because I think it's so cute. And I also love evil eye bracelets. I have quite a few of them, and it's just a good way to like set an intention for protection and whatnot. So wanted to wear that. Thank you, Nancy. I really, really appreciate it. I thought it was super sweet. And my hair is kind of wild and crazy. So yeah. Okay. So you guys, this is going to be a really cool weekly energy reading because Monday, which is tomorrow, is also June 1st. So it's kind of cool to like start the beginning of the month at the beginning of the week. Like, I don't know, I'm like really anal like that. So to me, that's kind of fun. So you guys know how this goes. Try to like stay present for the first half of this video, and then once I'm done talking about the piles and everything, you guys can go ahead and pick your pile and, obviously fast forward to the certain pile that you were looking up. But before we begin, these are the decks that I'm going to be reading with in your reading. I have the Dutch Tarot. So it's one of these vintage ones, the Dutch Tarot, the Spirit Song Tarot, and the Broken Isn't Bad Tarot. So this one's just called the Tarot deck, but it's by that artist, Broken Isn't Bad. So I'm gonna also be using this one. The Oracle decks, Flowers of the Dead Oracle, Connected and Free, Moonology cards, the Sacred Symbols, Magickal Herb, Angels of Atlantis, Gaia Oracle, and the Chakra Insight. So I have a lot of kind of like oldies but goodies. I was just feeling really drawn to using some older decks. So those are the cards that I'm going to be reading with, and let's go ahead and open Sacred Space. So go ahead, and this is a time for you guys to light your candle, sage your space, cleanse your space, whether it's with incense, sage, Palo Santo, any other herbs that you want to use. Light your candle. You can even use mist, so sprays, and I'm going to go ahead and set my intention. So as I light this candle, I invite spirit, our guides, for each and every individual, almost lit my hair on fire, for each and every individual person who is here watching this video. May the messages come through for them in their own personal way. There's always a couple of sparks when I light this candle. It's so powerful. And so I ask that spirit comes through and reveals messages that each person needs to hear. May you take what resonates and leave the rest. Right. While the flame is a little strong, let's go ahead and light my sage. My poor little sage, he's like on his last leg. He falls apart. But I'm intending to use the last of him because, you know, don't want to be wasteful. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse myself first. And as I do this, you guys can close your eyes, take in a deep breath, and release. As you guys are taking in a deep breath, I want you to take in a deep breath of positivity. Okay, opening your hearts, get your chakras opening wide. And as you were releasing, feel your body settle. Okay, feel your shoulders drop, your body settle. And I want you guys to just kind of use it as a way to relax and get yourself prepared for message. So take in a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. Okay, I'm going to cleanse my cards. Ooh. And then also, I'm going to spray my hands. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and have a look at the piles. Okay, you guys, so my cats are all around me, sorry. They're like, what's going on? I think they want their dry food, but they're gonna have to wait. Sorry, baby girls. You already got your wet food, but they're used to getting dry food around this time, so. Anyways, these are the piles, you guys. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. I'm gonna approach this a little bit differently. So rather than designating the piles for certain topics, I'm just going to keep it a very generalized and intuitive reading. So strictly that. So go ahead and have a look at the piles. Pile number 1 has the apatite crystal. It's a blue, like a mixture of lights and dark blues. It's a really gorgeous crystal. This crystal is really good for helping with your appetite, okay? So hence the name. It helps with you getting a hold on your, your appetite, or like those of you guys who are on the journey of weight loss, or you're just trying to better your health. I kind of see this as a health crystal. So if you're drawn to this one, maybe there's properties of that, or there's lower properties, I would say the solar plexus, sacral chakra, and root chakra that maybe you are working on, or you're just drawn to this stone because of the coloring, the blue. It's a really, really pretty blue color. So this is pile number 1. Pile number 2, I have my ammonite crystal, or ammonite stone, I should say. Ammonite is a fossil, and its healing properties are all about the past life, the past and past experiences. It carries a lot of ancestral energy to it. It is a really good stone when you're working with your ancestors, when you were working with your past, whether it is healing from your past or if you are trying to tap into your past lives. This is a really good stone to use for that. So depending on your situation or your energy right now, if you are maybe struggling with the past or you're struggling with letting go of something, or if you were working with healing from issues of the past, or if you are even connecting with your spirit guides and your ancestors to get kind of like some insight of who you were in a past life, this stone may be appealing to you. So this is pile number 2. Pile number 3, I have my amethyst crystal. I love this one because this amethyst actually has little pieces of flower inside of it. So it's a really cool one. Yes. I'm gonna have to feed them when I take a break. So amethyst is really, really good for healing anxieties, helping with addictions, helping with coping with addictions as well. It's also really good for intuition and your third eye chakra, the higher chakras as well. So I would say if you're working with your throat, your third eye, or your crown, that amethyst is really good for that. It's really good for instilling patience. And it's also really good for and helpful with meditation and communicating with your spirit guides. So that is pile number 3. So go ahead and have a look at the piles, you guys. Choose, according to what your intuition, where your eyes are being drawn. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the timestamps in the description box as well as in the comments, so you guys can fast forward and, go straight to the pile reading. So go ahead and have a look, and I will see you guys in your reading. Welcome, pile number 1. So if you chose this pile, you guys were drawn to the apatite stone, that beautiful blue, different colors of blue, reminds me of the ocean. Dealing with properties of health, dealing with properties of your appetite and your eating, as well as I was saying the lower chakras. So this is pile number 1. Let's go ahead and get into our reading. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the tarot cards out because I will be reading those last. And we're going to start with the oracle. So you guys have abundance, the buffalo, abundance. Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, balance. Some of these cards have a lot of glare, so I apologize. We have faith in your dreams, the waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams. Feeling and form. We have mushrooms. Feeling and form. Creativity. This is the ginger. Creativity. Base chakra, I love it. So there's your lower chakra right there. Actually, let me move this card since it's so large up here. So we have the base chakra and we have the temptress. Seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. And lastly, we have the butterfly with the message, which is what you're receiving today with your reading. So these cards, you guys, are definitely aligning with those lower chakras. Your lower chakras, your energy points, like I said, they are in the solar plexus, which is in your belly, the sacral chakra, which is in your lower abdomen, and the root, which is in the base of your spine, or I also see it in the feet. And so the lower chakras are what balance you. This is what makes you feel stable in life. This is where your security is, how you ground yourself. And we're seeing a lot of that. We're seeing balance, okay? Balance being necessary. We are seeing creativity of the sacral chakra coming up. We are seeing feelings and form. And I feel like with the mushrooms, It's definitely feelings and paying attention to your body's signals. What is your body telling you? The base chakra is your support system, and the temptress is definitely the energy of feeling a little bit misaligned, feeling like maybe if there is trickery around you, if there is a negative person or a friend that hasn't been feeling much of a support system, or dealing with some form of negativity in your social circle. So the temptress can kind of give that message of perhaps this week you may kind of start to see that. You might start to see like just the possibility of an unbalanced relationship. Let me see if I could put this, I'm sorry you guys, put this a little bit lower so it's less on me, less on me and more on the table, so you guys can see the cards a little bit better. Hopefully, hopefully that will help. I want you guys to be able to see the message, less of me and more of the cards. And so I do feel like the temptress can be a negative person or a friend who is, you know, more of a foe lately, right? We're saying have faith in your dreams. So if those of you guys who are setting intentions for new possibilities or new projects or a new relationship evolving or a new path too. Some of you guys might be taking part in a new path this week. You know, obviously the first of the month is a good chance or a good opportunity for some new beginnings. Abundance as well, and it's of the earth energy. So earth is grounding, okay? You guys need to make sure that you are grounded. If you are grounded and you are feeling stable, secure, and all of the above, you're gonna have more of a better week than those of you guys who are a little bit off balance, those of you guys who are not paying attention to your physical cues. So when I say that, I mean, if you're like, how does your health feel, right? How does your body feel? Are you not feeling well? Are you eating foods that you know are not really good for you? Are you making sure you're taking your medicine? Are you getting enough sleep? These are all factors of things that can deter our health. And I do feel like those of you guys who were naturally drawn to the appetite stone, you're seeing that. And these health things that might cause a little bit of an imbalance with your health could be the result of a toxic relationship or a toxic friendship. Whatever this temptress is signifying, whatever deceit is going on in your life right now, it's causing a physical effect on you. Okay, so you guys need to make sure you're paying attention to your physical signs. How does your body feel? How does your energy feel as well? Because maybe it's not so much the body, but maybe it's more your energy. Have you been more moody lately? Have you been very emotional? Have you been really angry? A lot of people are angry right now, you guys. The world is going through a lot. The world is going through a lot. And if you're not taking care of yourself, this is why I'm like a huge advocate of self-love and like taking care of self. Like it's important to fight for your beliefs and to fight for your truth. But it is also just as important to make sure that you are taking care of yourself when you need to. Because if you're not going to be good for anybody else. So I do see that taking place here. I also want to say there is definitely toxicity in friendship circles. Some of you guys are really dealing with like a bad seed in the garden, a bad flower, or a weed, I should say, a weed in the garden, because I kind of see that with the fungus, with the mushrooms. That just came to me too. Spirit just brought that up. So really pay attention to the messages or the signs. Okay, so let's see the tarot cards for the week. So we're going to look at the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday. You guys have the Ace of Pentacles. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon. So there's that shadow, there's the fears and all of like the bad stuff being brought up to the surface. And here's the Six of Swords. So beginning of the week, you guys, you know, feeling a bit tired and sluggish from the weekend, feeling a bit out of place already. Your energy is already running low. So it's going to be really necessary that you take time. Like I kind of see this as some of you take your aspirin, take your vitamins, okay? Make sure that you are doing necessary things to take care of self. And then also that Moon card is bringing up stuff from within. So there's a lot of stuff being stirred up within us, and we need to make sure that we are taking necessary precautions to make sure we're good, you know? And that's where that Six of Swords is coming through. The Six of Swords is indicating leaving this stressful toxicity environment, whether it is a relationship, a friendship, a job, or it's, you know, just a personal thing. and seeking peace, seeking comfort, seeking just a peaceful state, a peaceful place in your mind even. Middle of the week, you guys have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is for Wednesday and Thursday. Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords and the Emperor. So midweek, you guys, Wednesday, Thursday, you guys are really going to be put on the spot. Some of you guys are going to be kind of seeing some cycles come full circle with that Wheel of Fortune card, karma. Okay, what you put into the universe will definitely come back to you, which is why I say the law of attraction, making sure that you are being a good person and that you're being, positive as you can be, because every once in a while we need, we need to also embrace the darkness. But I feel like when things come full circle, when karma comes, it's not going to be easy. For some of you, it's going to be rough. Okay. The King of Swords is displaying that. Some of you guys are going to be put in your place verbally. Some of you guys might be doing that, putting someone else in their place verbally. It just depends on everyone's personal situation. I also feel like there will be some new thoughts and ideas coming to fruition for you guys. So what's no longer working for you, you may start to find a way out. And that Emperor card also resonates with the base chakra or the root chakra. Taking care of your foundation, making sure that you are grounded is so important, especially this week. You don't want to start a new month on a bad leg, okay? And then finally into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you guys have the Hanged Man. And you guys have Justice. Wow, really powerful cards for you guys this week. So the Hangman and Justice is kind of showing, you're going to get what you deserve. That plain and simple. You're going to get what you deserve. Or if this karma is coming upon someone you know, and it's not so much upon you, but it's someone you know, they will get what is deserved. So you guys shouldn't have to keep putting in so much, negative input or like fighting for something. Or dealing with this toxicity. This person's gonna get it, okay? And I'm hoping that those of you watching that this person isn't you, but I feel like there could be one or two of you that are going to feel like you've had a bad input on a certain situation. So just kind of watch out. Everything comes full circle, okay? The Hangman is also guiding you. This weekend is not the weekend to go out and do major crazy things. I feel like this weekend is a time to stay in. Okay, I think a lot of people are forgetting we are still in a pandemic, and you still have to take necessary precautions to make sure that you are being safe and you're being safe for other people. Okay, the world is not back to normal, absolutely not. So I feel like a lot of you guys need to stay in, especially if you're dealing with health issues or you're just not feeling quite yourself. Okay, you guys, so this concludes the weekly energy reading for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, my loves. Welcome, pile number 2. This is going to be your weekly energy reading for the week of June 1st through the 7th. You guys chose the Ammonite crystal. So the Ammonite crystal is all about your past life or the past or your ancestry, your family, past issues and topics. Maybe you're one of those people where you're constantly looking into the past and less onto the future. So this is your reading for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull the tarot cards out, and we're going to start off with the Oracle. Okay, so you guys have Spontaneous, the rabbit, Spontaneous. Metatron, so you have Archangel Metatron, Wisdom. It is time to release negativity, Full Moon in Scorpio. Releasing negativity. We have the Final Step, a little mouse making its way down the path of, it looks like a wooden path. We have the Wild Yam, Abundance. The other pile had a message of abundance as well, so that's kind of cool. Insight. This is the third eye oracle, the third eye chakra. Insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, self-evaluation. Sorry, some of these cards have a pretty bad glare. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And you guys have the love symbol, love. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, a lot of like a mixture of a lot of things. One, some of you watching this need to shed negativity. You guys got to let it go. Some of you are holding on to grudges. Some of you guys are allowing it to block and interfere your decision making. Some of you guys are letting it rule your world, and it is not doing you a favor. I am also seeing the final step with the wisdom and the abundance. I kind of see that as like some of you guys are going to be on your last, like kind of like your last experience of this path that you were on. Some of you are going to be seeing completion in projects or stuff at work. But you're almost there. You're not quite there to the end yet, but you're almost there. I'm also seeing kind of new ideas and wisdom coming through too. So the spontaneous, the wisdom, and the insight. I feel like some of you guys who are deep rooted in your meditation and you have a really strong spiritual foundation, you're going to be coming through some realizations this week. There's going to be a lot of like your third eye opening and really seeing things for what they truly are. Some of you guys are going to be kind of with a wave of love coming through you, expressing your love and gratitude to people. You guys are really working on your self-expression, I feel. The jewel within the teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. So definitely to me, this is kind of finding value in your spiritual path, finding value in yourself in the way that you express yourself to other people. I feel like that comes in waves, especially when you are needing to release negativity and get rid of stuff. You guys got to do that first. You have to take the trash out first before you can, really shine, before you can really radiate. So if you were holding on to stagnant energy, maybe it's causing a block spiritually, or it's causing a block with your third eye, and you just feel like you're not connecting in a way that you used to. You got to take out the trash. You got to deal with some of the hidden stuff first. So this would be a good week to do that, because the other side of the coin is showing a lot of spontaneous ideas, wisdom, and abundance. So it's kind of like you're literally blocking yourself. You're literally kind of creating a little difficult situation for yourself. Things could be a hell of a lot easier if you would just let some stuff go. Okay, stop holding it in, stop holding grudges, stop being very stubborn. Okay, let's look at the tarot cards. So the tarot cards for the beginning of the week, we have Monday, Tuesday. You guys have two of cups, 4 of swords, and the Fool. So that's what I'm saying. Some of you guys have to put to rest some of this stuff. Some of you guys need to stop holding grudges. Some of you guys need to loosen up a little bit. That 2 of cups, that heart to heart, forgiveness. I'm seeing forgiveness with this card. Some of you guys are holding on to things and you're not growing from it. Okay, you need to let it go. That's what the 4 of swords is showing. A rest. Give it a break. Stop fighting against it. Stop trying to be the right person, or trying to be, trying to outshine someone else. You guys got to let it go. Okay, that Fool card is showing the adventure. The new beginning awaits, but it's going to be delayed as long as you continue this. Okay, as long as you continue blocking yourself. It is no one else blocking you. It's you. You guys are doing it to yourself. So I feel like there's something you have to let go of. There's something you need to release. Get it off your chest. And then only then you can move on. Only then you're going to see that door open. You're going to see that opportunity happen. Middle of the week, so Wednesday, Thursday, you guys have the Knight of Swords. There's your action, right? Taking action. You have the 7 of Wands, meeting obstacles and blocks. And then you have the 2 of Pentacles. It's your crossroads, your decision-making process. When you finally decide to start fresh and start over, you're going to be hit with obstacles, but at the same time, you're going to see an opportunity for another crossroad. You guys are going to have to be, I feel like this is a week of making big decisions. A lot of you guys are. There's a lot is going to be coming at you this week. And I feel like if you are still stuck in the old ways, you're not going to advance, okay? You're not going to evolve. Something needs to give before you can move forward. And if you don't want to give, or you don't want to forgive, or you don't want to, you know, change, you're going to be stuck in the same cycle. The end of the week, the weekend, we have the 7 of crystals, or 7 of pentacles. And we have 8 of crystals, or the 8 of pentacles. So it is a process. I'm hearing spirit kind of say some people are not learning their lesson. Some of you guys are not evolving, and it's kind of a stubborn mindset, okay? Or it's fear, fear of embracing something different. This is going to be a challenging week for you guys. I will say that. Okay. I think that, yes, abundance, and there's some beautiful things and seeing some endings, but there's also a group of you that are not going to feel that because you're still stuck in your old ways. We have to evolve with the world, you guys. We can't be, you know, stuck in the same old. If it's not working for you now, it's not going to work for you later. You know, things need to change a little bit. Even as I'm talking, I just feel like, my throat chakra is cramping up. I kind of feel like I don't have the ability to kind of express myself. There's only so much I could say with the reading, and that's the energy that this pile is bringing to me. So there's definitely some hesitations with you guys. There's potentials, but there's hesitation. A lot of it too is like trusting that intuition, because that third eye chakra coming up. And then the emotional, the spiritual, I feel like it's like some of you guys are ready to evolve and grow spiritually, but you're not there yet. Like, you know you want to, but you're not there yet. You're not ready for it. So that said, I'm going to go ahead and leave the reading as is. I feel like there's really nothing else I could say about it. It does kind of have a little bit of a yucky energy to it. So I'm hoping that those of you guys who resonate with this, I hope that you guys are ready to let go. I feel like that's a big theme here, is letting it go. Because if not, you're going to be in the same cycle, you know? So that said, my loves, this concludes your reading for pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys here next week. Bye, loves. Hello there, pile number 3. This is going to be your weekly energy reading for June 1st through the 7th. Pile number 3, you guys were attracted to my amethyst crystal. Amethyst being a really good crystal for anxiety and addiction, helping with your psychic intuition, your third eye. It's a really good calming stone. It's a really good meditation stone, and healing, as well as healing, okay? So we're gonna have that here. We're gonna begin the reading with the oracle cards first, and then I will dive into the tarot. All right, you guys have Scorpion, anger, and spite. Wow, there is a lot of rough energy this week, you guys. We have Archangel Haniel, willpower. We have a time for healing, balsamic moon. A time for healing. High flying with a butterfly. This is a common theme here. One of the other piles also had a butterfly in their reading. Lots of metamorphosis and change. We have courage, the motherwort. Yeah, motherwort. Courage. We have self-expression, the throat chakra, self-expression. Attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear. Wow. This is a common theme with you guys. With almost all of these piles, pretty much the common theme of letting go. And you guys have mask, the symbol of the mask. I will say, you guys, wow. Your pile, lots of dark feeling, okay? Anger, a lot of anger, a lot of detachment. Even though this one says attachment, there's a lot of detachment with you guys. Some of you guys are disassociating, okay? Some of you guys are just over it. Some of you guys are angry. Some of you guys are expressive, self-expression coming up. Your throat chakra is on fire. But an overused throat chakra can also be a bad thing too, you know? It's a good thing to have a strong, powerful chakra, but if you're misusing your throat chakra, like if you are overdoing it and you're speaking pretty much bullshit, you know what I mean? Like you're hurting people with your words, you're hiding behind a mask, or you're hiding behind a different persona, that's not the point. Okay. The other feeling I have with the mask too is some people like are feeling like by disengaging, they have to put on a mask. They have to, they're trying to escape. You know, there's a lot going on in the world right now. And I feel like some people are literally putting on a mask to escape, to get away from all of this other stuff happening. You know, by putting on a mask, it's like no one's going to see me and I don't have to be a part of this. So I get that too. We have high flying, and normally I see this as a positive, but with these group of cards, I feel like high flying is almost like there's a couple people, or you know, some people who are going to be watching this. This may resonate with you, where you're up on a high pedestal. Okay, you're a little bit too high on yourself, and when it starts to harm other people, it's not so much a positive, and that's where I'm talking about like too much excessiveness in utilizing a throat chakra in the wrong way is not positive. Okay. On the other hand, though, I do see like willpower and utilizing your anger to fuel you to make, you know, and do things that normally you wouldn't do or that you would be too afraid to do. So I do see some people actually standing up in their own power within this energy. But it is kind of a fine line, because it is kind of like, are you being true to self, or, you know, or are other people getting hurt in this process? The other thing I do see too, like with the courage, like I said, there's a positive here as well this week. Some people are finding their own words. The courage comes underneath self-expression. So some people are finding their voice in this experience. Some people are taking advantage of it too. Okay. So it kind of goes both ways. And then obviously the message of letting go. This is definitely this is definitely something that has been aligning with the other piles. There needs to be release. People are holding on to stuff, whether it's guilt, they're holding on to a negative emotion or a person. There needs to be a lot of release happening. So the tarot cards for your guys' week, the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Chariot. So I do feel like people are, you know, taking action. People are using their voice and whatnot this week. But there's also regrets. There's also a past here, a Five of Cups, that is fueling that fire, right? And we're seeing a lot of that happen right now. But I also feel like I need to say is when you feel the need to voice yourself and to, you know, to show your support, or to do things, or even if it's like, even if it doesn't have anything to do with what's going on in the world, but maybe this is a personal battle, okay? Maybe you're finally finding your voice to step up to somebody in your life, right, who's caused some physical or emotional harm. The direction that you choose to take yourself once you find your voice and stick up for yourself, that's going to also matter too, because I see the Chariot card to indicate the direction, the path, where you go from here. Okay, are you going to go back around to make the same mistakes, or are you going to progressively move forward? So I kind of see that, like, to be attracted to such a healing stone, because there's a lot of pain. Middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, you guys have the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys are going to be breaking down. Middle of the week, you're going to start strong, or you're thinking you're starting strong. The layers are going to come out. You guys are going to break down. That Ace of Cups to me symbolizes releasing of emotions, not bottling it up. Okay. letting it out. You guys also have the Devil card. Wow. Dealing with your demons, your hidden stuff, dealing with that negativity, dealing with that toxicity. It's going to be an emotional ride. And you have the 5 of Cups. Again, a double 5 of Cups. These are regrets. These are pieces of yourself, your past, that you are not happy about. These are mistakes that you made. These are wrong decisions that you made. These are things, these are regrets. How long do you hold on to that before you release yourself of it? So middle of the week, some of this nasty stuff is going to pop up. Okay, this is a heavy week, you guys. I see this too, the Devil card and the 5 of Cups. I see that resonating with the Mask. Some of you guys have a layer over you where it's like you appear to be fine, but inside you're falling apart. Okay, and some of your masks are going to come off. Those true feelings are going to come out. That Ace of Cups, an emotion. You're going to be like just feeling that emotion run over you. And I do recommend crying, you know, letting it out. Don't bottle it up. Letting it flow. The end of the week, the weekend, we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You guys have the 7 of Shells or the 7 of Cups. This is your opportunity to make a decision. This is your opportunity to rewrite your priorities, right? What is most important to you right now? What do you need to take care of and what can wait? And then you also have the 6 of Shells, the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is that energy exchange. That is your forgiveness. This could be someone from the past coming into your life to help you. This could be making amends with someone from your past, okay? Or this could be simply digging into a nostalgic part of yourself and seeking forgiveness or setting that part of yourself free. This is a heavy week, my loves. All of the piles I feel are very heavy this week. So I want to, I just want to say for you guys, take care of yourself first. Identify where you need to work on things and don't hold it in anymore. Don't bottle that up anymore. It's definitely a very, very heavy energy, but I feel like regardless, as long as you're making changes and you are being proactive in your life, you can get through this, okay? So with that said, you guys, this concludes your weekly energy reading. I will see you guys next week for your other one. Bye, my loves.